it's Jess here. I hope you're doing well. I kind of promised everyone that I'd be doing a Q&A video, and that is what I'm attempting to do today. No judgment, I have never done anything like this before, so it's gonna be fucking awful, but I'm gonna give it a go and hopefully give you guys some answers. So I have my little notebook, very cute. I've listed everything in here, so I'm just gonna get on with it. As I kind of previously mentioned, I've categorised them all. So I've had different questions, some to do with random shit like my favourite colour. I've had some like COVID-19, like how I'm dealing with shit related stuff, relationships and like tattoos and piercings. So I'm going to try and work through them in some kind of order that makes sense to me. First question is probably one of the hardest to answer. How am I holding up with COVID-19? There's not really much to hold up with. I'm a college student. Some people have also been asking me if I work. No, I don't. I was supposed to go and get a job. Well, I need to go and get a job. I've been applying, been getting denied from everywhere. Surprise, surprise, I have piercings and tattoos. It's what you get. As far as what helps me, it's getting me through this, is being able to go out on walks. I live with my parents and my younger sister, so getting out is nice because obviously, you know, family means a lot, but when you're trapped in a house with them, and we've only been 2 weeks down I think now, but it's a lot, it's really a lot, especially when hormones are flying all over the place. So going out on walks, we've actually been making jigsaw puzzles. We've got a 2,000 piece puzzle, and one of my cats likes to walk all over it, so she'll sit down on the puzzle and pick her feet up and it'll just fling a puzzle piece there, and it goes tucking everywhere. So that's not going great. We've been painting rocks, so anything like that. I mean, I've got an Xbox, so I've been on that a bit, gaming. So on the whole, quarantine's not too bad. My family are pretty unaffected by it because we're lucky enough that like my dad's got the job where he works from home anyway, so that's not really a problem. I mean, everyone's dealing with it differently. I think it's just a case of, sorry I keep adjusting because everything's going all over the place, but I think it's just a case of just getting on with it. As soon as we knuckle down, get this sorted out, everyone listens to what's going on, we'll be out sooner. So I just want to go out and enjoy the sun, to be honest. The next couple of questions I've had to do with more of my lifestyle, my hobby. So stuff like my favourite movie. That's not a good question for me. I don't know my favourite movie. There are so many, I can't even remember what goes on in half of the movies and what I've watched and what I haven't watched. I normally watch a movie like 3 times before I actually remember that I've watched it. So my favourites at the moment, I've watched a few, like Resident Evil. I started playing again with the whole gaming thing, but I started playing like the free trial or something like that of Resident Evil. Revelations, I believe it was, like Revelations number 2, and I thought, okay, this is sick, I want to watch the movies. I've never seen them before, so I watched them maybe like a month ago. Crazy, I love them, they're fucking beautiful. Another thing that I've always liked since I was younger, I like the Underworld series, for obvious reasons, but it's very appealing to the eye. So the next one I have on my list is, do you play video games? If so, what? Video games, I mean, that's a bit of an old term, but yeah, I guess so. I'm always on Xbox. I'm supposed to be doing college work, but no, I just normally sit, it's a bit cringy, and I know everyone's gonna be like, oh, you know, girls, wouldn't they think they're gamers and they only play like Overwatch. Yeah, I play Overwatch. If you got a problem, then just don't at me, but Overwatch is I'm actually not too bad at it, which is a lot to say because I'm not amazing at most games. Fortnite I have been playing, but bear in mind it's only because I want certain outfits or whatever, because I think they're cute, not because I'm like, oh, I want to play with those 12-year-olds, because that sounds really bad. But yeah, stuff like that. Mainly Overwatch. So I've been playing that quite a lot at the moment with a couple of mates as well. I am a Zenyatta main because he's fucking sick. Other games I played, Minecraft obviously. Minecraft is like my absolute favourite game. I have no time for people that are going to tell me that Minecraft's a child's game, because if that's your opinion, then go fuck yourself. It is amazing. And they've now got bees. don't hit them because they will kill you, but they're cute. One of the questions that did stand out to me, what is your favourite band that you've seen live? And this is from a band that one of my best mates is in, called The Radar. Go check them out on Instagram. If I can figure out how to edit, I'll put it in somewhere. But so my top favourite concert, I'm gonna have to say, okay, I have a few, but I think just for the nostalgia, when I was 13, almost 14 I believe, I went to see Ars Alexandria. It was amazing. I've seen Pierce the Veil, Sleeping with Sirens in the same concert. It was Pierce the Veil versus Sleeping with Sirens. I was disappointed actually because I thought they were going to play King for a Day, because obviously that's literally, they need Kelly Quinn from Sleeping with Sirens and Pierce the Veil obviously to do that song, and I was like, yes, they're gonna do it, they're gonna do it, they're gonna do it. I was well gutted. I haven't actually been to that many bands. It's hard to say favourite because there are a lot of bands that I like that are very, very different. I will listen to 80s, I will listen to Screamer, like Motionless in White, all that kind of stuff, and I listen to reggae, I listen to classical music. It really depends on what mood I'm in. So it kind of, whatever I'm in the mood of at the moment I go and see it will be my favourite. So when I was younger, I was really, really into heavy stuff, which is why it was probably one of my favourite concerts. I've seen Disturbed, amazing, with Skindred, I believe, and they're fucking sick. Parkway Drive, but that's another story for another day because that was fucking horrendous. Parkway were good, but the crowd, oh, I would never relive that moment. 10,000 men, just like, bearing in mind there are women as well, but I say men because I'm 4'10" and they're like 6 foot and I'm getting shoved around. So more towards the whole tattoo side of things. So how many tattoos have you got and what are they? I haven't got that many. I really wish I'm only a babby. I've also had people ask me how old I am. I am 18. I turned 18 in September. So this is why I've only got a few. Most of the ones that I have are stick and pokes, because when you're 16, 17 and you want tattoos and you're older and you've got a couple of years to wait and you get bored one day, normally you pull out some ink and some needles and just start stabbing yourself with it. I mean, I figured that that's just a normal part of our culture at the moment. I'm going to do a quick little run through. Some of them are really weird, some of them are really bad, but I love each and every one of them because it marks some kind of point in my life. I wouldn't have done them if I didn't feel there was a reason to do it. So my favourite that I have, that I actually got done professionally, is, you can't really see it properly, but it's my little rose. It's got flowers. I don't know what flowers they are. I said roses, but I don't know. I essentially don't really have any meaning to any of what I get. It's a case of, oh, that looks cool, I'm gonna like that in 5 years time, I'm sure, so I get it anyway. This was a roll the dice tattoo, which basically you roll the dice and there's a little booklet, and for every number on the dice there is a different design, and so you roll and you see what you get, and what you get is what you get. So that's what I got. As far as the next whole, I can't really tell you how many I have, because I don't know what counts as a tattoo. I have random dots on my fingers and I can't really say that's a tattoo, really, can I? My stick and poke. This one is by far like one of the worst ones. I'm planning to kind of get most of them gone over properly so that I'll have some nice thick bold lines, because that's what every girl dreams of, is nice thick lines. Going through that, people always ask me how I do them as well, and it's literally just me sat there going like this. So there's that one there. I have, this is really shit as well. It's some like a little Ouija planchette, a flower thing that I did ages ago that I got bored of and kind of like filled in black. And I got a little skeleton hand, because spooky bitches are everything. I have an R on me as well, and that one is my nan died last year in October. I don't know, I think it's my way of dealing with it. I don't really cry, I don't really break down. I might feel lost, I might feel a bit down, but I don't necessarily get sad about death. It's a bit, but that's basically my way of dealing with it. This might be a bit tricky because the next one I have is on my leg. I have a couple on my leg. So I have a little spooky ghost, and it's a spooky because this ghost is spooky as fuck. I think I did it for Halloween, if I remember correctly. Well, this Halloween is just gone, not just gone, but has gone. Halloween's every day, what do you mean? I just, for some reason went, actually I really want a ghost, just wrote spooky under it and went, spooky ghost. And that is what happened to my ghost. I'm embarrassing myself a lot, but, and I almost kamikazed my notes. My little snake, that was one of the first ones I did for some reason. I wanted a snake on my ankle. I don't know how basic I can get, but snake I thought, so why not? I'm gonna have some, like, the next one I have is this one right here. That's actually one of my favourite stick and pokes. I do really still like it. You know, obviously the lining is not perfect, which is why I want to get it gone over, but it's just nice. I think it's nice, I don't really care, to be honest. So I've got ones on my fingers, and I've got Little Moon, which is basically just a moon because I feel like moons are cool and I wanted a moon on my finger. So I've got some lines and dots because I felt like my finger was all really plain. I have a random little heart as well that's somehow cropped up. On my ears, I do have some little dots right about here. I don't know why, I just like putting dots places. And some dots there as well. The worst one I actually have, for some reason I decided that I was going to try and tattoo the inside of my lip. It didn't work. It didn't go anywhere near close to plan whatsoever. So this is what I had. It's really not good. It's supposed to say love. It doesn't say anything rude. I really should have made the most of that and said like insert here or something, but no, I thought love would be cute. And it's shit. I tried to bite it off because I have a really bad habit of biting the inside of my lips, but it didn't work either, so that's just gonna stay there for now. So dream tattoo is sort of where I want to be in a few years time, so I'm not planning on getting covered right away because I don't have the money for that. If I had the money, best believe I'd be head to toe from now. But I want to have, like, I started off this arm, so I want to finish this arm probably in the next like couple of years, and then work my way onto like my torso. I think I'm getting a little one under my chest, kind of. What's it called? Words, English. I don't know. But I'm getting it somewhere down here, I think. I want to do, because so I've started my arm, I want to start my torso a little bit. That is the plan, and hopefully in like 5-10 years time I've got both sleeves and my whole torso done, and then I can like fuck my legs up. I am gonna get some on my legs, but I'm reserving my legs for stuff that's stupid. So arms, I want all black and white, this kind of stuff. Almost traditional, but not quite, because I'm not a fan of traditional and I'm not a fan of like realism stuff, so it's kind of almost a mix. I can't remember the word for it, but I don't know what words are. What are words? Is English even a thing? And hence like the whole little ghost, because I figure I can always cover my legs up. You know, I'll have my arms out and I might not be able to put my arms away. You know, I can't wear like a long sleeve top if I'm sweating and I get really bad sweat under the armpits. So I can't really do that. I kind of figure that I can always put like skin colour tights on if I really don't like it, or if it's inappropriate. But that's just something that will come later on. I say I'm just not really bothered at the moment. I'm going to get as much done as I can, and hopefully I will get some stuff going. So a couple more questions that I seem to have had quite a lot of is makeup related. So one of my questions I got was, what liner and lashes do you use? I'm a cheap bitch, so everything is cheap. My eyeliner, I believe, is like felt tip pen liner sort of deal, but it's like £6 and it's cheap. It lasts me like a few months. That's not bad. My eyelashes are pretty dead at the moment. I get them from Primark. If you're in America or anywhere else apart from the UK and Ireland, Ireland, then basically you can pick these bad boys up for £4 in Primark. You know what I'm on about if you've got Primark. If you don't, I'm sorry. No Primark for you. I'm just gonna kind of spiel off any of the little questions I have because I need to somehow make this into a video and it's not going well. Where do you live? UK. The weather's alright. Now, you wait until it gets to the winter, it's fucking horrible. Where do I get my clothes from? As I said, I'm cheap as fuck. Either my mum's bought my sister some clothes and she's gone, oh, do you want anything as well? and I'm like, yeah, cool, I don't have any money, buy me clothes. Or I do like some orders of runway and stuff. I wouldn't recommend doing that now because it's from China, and you know what's going on right now. Not a good idea. Places like New Look, Primark as well, you can't get a whole deal from, but if you're kind of into this sort of stuff that I wear, like black, more alternative, I guess, you know, Primark and New Look are pretty good for picking up little bits here, so maybe like a top, or like, I'm going to show you this dress. So it's just like a cute little tie dress. I put this kind of from like AliExpress. It's really cheap and crap, but just to kind of make it look a bit different. And so the thing is, you can literally just buy a black t-shirt, and if you've got the right accessories, you can make it look edgy or whatever the hell you're aiming for. As far as I've gathered, pretty much everywhere is good apart from Dolls Kill, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce anything. There's a reason that I'm not dropping the people that have messaged me these comments in, because I cannot pronounce names or anything that goes on. Apparently they are not a great company to buy from. One, because I think you get charges of import, and two, because I don't think they're morally very good at their clothes. So maybe either have a look into that one or avoid it. But yeah, there's a lot of a lot on Instagram. I wouldn't recommend just one website for everything. I think the best way to do things is to get a little bit from everywhere, see what it's like, test the quality, figure out what's best, what you like, you know, what you're getting, you know, your money's worth out of, and then you can narrow it down and go, I want this one, I want this one, I want this one. I would never recommend doing a massive fat £200 order from one site because there's always one thing that doesn't fit. I'd rather just buy cheap clothes from like Runway, spend like 50 quid on like 10 tops. If one of them doesn't fit me, does it? It's only like £2 down the drain, and that way I'm not spending like 50 quid on a top that's not gonna fit. So that is basically all I can say about that. So apart from that, what do I do for fun? The whole quarantine thing, I'm trying to keep doing what I'm doing. At the moment I'm trying to keep fit because I'm really gonna get out of shape. Mainly sort of like exercising just in my room, because you can't really go out. I go out on walks, so I'll go out on about an hour walk every day, if not more if I can handle it, because I don't want to do it every day. My calves will, you know, my legs will be shot to pieces, and then I can't work out, you know, the next day if I want to. That's what I'm enjoying at the moment the most. But there's where I live, it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, so we can go on like little nature walk style things, which is really nice to clear your head. If you've got something near you like that, brilliant, go do that. If not, yeah, there's nothing wrong with exploring. There's so many places you can go, so many things that link up. Obviously it's a bit different if you're living somewhere like a city or somewhere that is equally hard hit by this whole coronavirus situation, and there's not much around you, but there will always be something to do. You don't always know, you've got to just go out and have a look and say we've got plenty of time to do that, because not that many people are working. Most of us are stuck at home with one walk a day that we can do for like exercise purposes or to go to the shop. So make the most of it, I think. And if you can find new places to have a look at and walk around, it means that you're not doing the same boring journey every day. It kind of keeps you a bit more engaged, which is a lot better for your mental health than going out on the same walk every single day, because I would literally lose my mind if I haven't already. I have actually had this question loads, and I don't know why everyone's so bothered, but my favourite colour. I really regret to inform you, but it's not black. I know, I wear it all the time. Everything I wear is black. My favourite colour is purple. Hence I try and dye my hair purple. The whole lockdown situation's not letting me really do anything with it, so my roots are through. Everything's just fucking itself over, but purple is my favourite colour. If I had to choose a second favourite colour, it would be black, but purple is my number one home. That is it from me. I'm gonna shut up now. If it somehow makes it onto YouTube, then just fucking subscribe right now, because I'm sure this is taking me hours to edit. Give me a like as well, why not? I also forgot to say properly, thank you so much. How many followers? It's not a lot to a lot of people, I know, but the fact that 3,000 people actually want to see my annoying ass face and want to hear my annoying ass voice is insane to me. So thank you for putting up with me.